Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're talking vitamin C. Once considered a true non-negotiable in someone's skincare routine, vitamin C is going through a bit of a rough ride at the moment. Lots of people online are talking about turning their backs on vitamin C. You see a lot of the online dermatologists saying that they no longer recommend regular vitamin C use, and there's talk of potential bans and future changes to regulation. This has got us vitamin C hardcore devotees into a bit of a tailspin. So in today's video, I thought we'd pull it all apart, share with you what's going on in the vitamin C world, how it might impact us, the consumer, the people that are using these vitamin C serums after all, and what we can expect in the future. Sit back, relax, let's talk all things vitamin C. Now, in today's video, I'm going to share with you my take on what's going on at the moment, but you guys might have a different opinion. So again, let me know down in the comments, and also let me know what your take is when it comes to vitamin C. Are you somebody that uses one every single day? If you are, let me know down in the comments and share with me your go-to vitamin C serum. What's that one product that you use to glow you to the gods, boost your collagen, and get that radiance boost? Your recommendations really do shape the products I try out and review here on the channel in the future, so I'm so grateful. I really want to get this message out there loud and clear because I know there's a lot of worry when it comes to vitamin C's at the moment with what people are reading. So the best way to help me to get the message out there is by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you to each and every one of you that just takes the moment out of your day to engage with the video, leaving a comment, leaving a like. It really does mean the world to me. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So vitamin C, what exactly is going on? Well, vitamin C is nothing new in skincare. It's formed part of our skincare routines for the best part of 30 years, and there's been a lot of changes and development over that time period. We now know how to effectively stabilize vitamin C in a way that wasn't possible, say, just 15 years ago. We now have different options from derivatives to ethylated ascorbic acids and a whole host of new ingredients and variants of vitamin C, which complete different benefits depending on skin type. We also have a whole lot more choice. SkinCeuticals were one of the biggest producers of vitamin C serums with their viral CE ferulic, but with the patent now expiring on that product, lots of other brands are able to bring similar dupes to market, meaning for us, the skincare consumer, we can get a whole range of new vitamin C products at a much lower price point. I expected with the end of this patent for the vitamin C market to explode, but the opposite has happened. Sales of vitamin C serums have seemed to be falling over the past 6 months. A lot of brands are reporting struggling sales when it comes to shifting their own vitamin Cs. So what can really be driving this? Well, I think there's a few different factors, but I think the main one that's alarming a lot of people out there is the talk of a potential vitamin C ban on the horizon. This is nothing new in skincare. We've already had the retinol ban, which is now in effect in the European Union. We've had talks about that being expanded to retinal, one of my favourite retinoids. And we also see ingredients such as kojic acid and hydroquinone coming under increasing regulatory focus. Well, the shift seems to have moved towards vitamin C. And recently, the European Union announced that they'd be doing some investigations into vitamin C serums, specifically around the impact that oxidation has on the performance and the sensitivity profile of vitamin Cs. I actually don't think this is a bad thing, because whilst we know that oxidized vitamin C, which is where it turns that brownish colour, is no longer effective, it's not going to be giving you the results, we don't really know what negative impacts that oxidation could potentially have on the skin. There's always been an understanding that oxidized vitamin C is more sensitizing than vitamin C in its unoxidized form. I think that's pretty well known. We don't know what else is going on, and so the European Union is instigating a study to really look into that in more detail, which I think is a good thing. And most people are expecting on the back of that for them to regulate, say, if you can't guarantee the stability and shelf life of your vitamin C, you are not allowed to sell it, which means the likes of La Roche-Posay, whose vitamin C always comes oxidized, out the window. It'll no longer be available for sale, and I actually think this is probably in the rounds a positive thing for us, the vitamin C consumer. There's also been talk about regulation coming out of Canada and the European Union again around regulating percentages of vitamin Cs. It's a bit of a wild west out there. Brands can use whatever percentage of vitamin C that they want within reason, and different forms of vitamin Cs come with different strengths, and it can be really difficult to know what you're using. As with most things in skincare, the higher strength you reach for, the higher the risk of sensitivity, side effects, and irritation. And so both Canada and the European Union are looking at this and looking to limit the maximum strength of vitamin C, which is allowable in skincare products. Now, none of this is happening now. I think there's a lot of alarmist talk online of a ban almost being imminent. No, nothing's going to change in the short term. These reviews, these studies take a long time to come through, and anyone that knows the workings of the European Union knows it takes years and years and years for a decision to be made. So likely we're talking like 2030, 2032 before any of this actually comes into effect. So don't rush out, panic, stockpile vitamin C. I thought that just set a little context around what people are calling the vitamin C ban and how it might not on the face of it be exactly what it seems. I think other things that are driving this, people turning their backs on vitamin C's, are that a lot of online dermatologists seem to be shifting their focus. For years, the big online derms have huge platforms. I mean, some of them have 3-4 million subscribers here on YouTube. They're huge over on TikTok. And likes have been saying that vitamin C is a true non-negotiable, particularly promoting ascorbic acid, vitamin C in its pure form. So if you're not reaching for a pure form vitamin C, you're almost doing your skin a disservice, and it'll work for everyone. There seems to have been a real shift in 2025 with the narrative from the online derms now seeming to focus on vitamin C not actually being applicable for everyone. People with rosacea, sensitivity-prone skin, people with active acne breakouts. These are a whole host of people that maybe vitamin C wouldn't be a good decision, a good choice to include in your skincare routine. And we've seen that narrative shift, which is why I think a lot of people are maybe saying, okay, time to take a pause on my vitamin C and look elsewhere. I think this is actually the right messaging. Vitamin C, like anything in skincare, isn't going to work universally. Different people will have different experiences, different reactions and responses. And it's really worth bearing that in mind. Our skin is unique, and so everyone will have a different experience with ingredients and products. So I think this blanket approach that derms were really selling of vitamin C being the key non-negotiable for everyone needed to change. And it has now done just so. And I think that has really created a lot of the cultural shift in vitamin C's. I think finally as well, it's worth looking at the hottest ingredients in skincare now, growth factors and peptides. These are both super popular in 2025. They're the most searched for ingredients. They're some of the most viral and popular options. And most people say that you can't use growth factors and peptides alongside vitamin C's. Well, because of this narrative, people are saying, well, I want the viral, the hit ingredient being growth factors and peptides, so I'm willing to remove vitamin C from my skincare routine so I can use these other great ingredients. In truth, you can absolutely use peptides and growth factors along vitamin C. You just need to choose the right form of vitamin C, say a derivative, that would work really well, or choose the right form of growth factors or peptides. If you opt for an encapsulated peptide, for example, you can use it alongside any vitamin C in any form without worrying. There are ways around it, but I think people feel they have to choose either or, and most people are opting for peptides and growth factors and excluding vitamin C's from their routine, which I think is a shame, because if we educate ourselves, there are definitely ways that you can combine the two without issue. And again, let me know if you want a video on how just to do that. So in summary, I think in the next 6 to 12 months, we're going to see a real shift in terms of vitamin C's. This is going to be accompanied by a decline in sales, potentially some less profitable brands and products being removed from shelves. But I don't want anyone to see this as an alarming thing, which is why I wanted to create this video. Vitamin C, like everything in skincare, is unique to us and our individual skin type. Choose a product that works for your individual skin's needs and test the market. Maybe start with a lower strength or a derivative and work your way up. If you find a vitamin C that works really well for you, cling on to it like it's your best friend. Don't feel like you constantly have to cycle vitamin C's. If one works, continue to use it. Consistency is key. And that's really the message that I wanted to get across in today's video, that vitamin C, certainly in my skincare routine, is going nowhere. And we need to be more educated as consumers and choose the right products to fit our individual needs, rather than just following the narrative that seems to be presented online. If you have any questions whatsoever about vitamin C's, how to use them, the different forms, sound off in the comments section below. This video actually forms part of something that I'm doing on the channel this week called Skincare Week, which is where we double the frequency of uploads from every other day to daily. By doing daily uploads, it enables me to talk about those products that I've had in the back of my mind, or those topics that I've wanted to talk about, but I haven't quite got the chance to. And this video is actually one of them. I've been meaning to tackle this topic for the past month and haven't had the opportunity. So today I thought it was a great time to sit down and kind of put the record straight on vitamin C. Let me know if there are any topics you want to see in in Skincare Week, and let me know if you've made it to the end of this video and you're enjoying Skincare Week. I think this is video 3 of the week so far. If you've watched all 3 videos, let me know by leaving 3 as the number 3 as a comment down in the comment section, so I can know just how many people are following along through the whole of Skincare Week. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.